It's race day. So today we're racing inside, doing what's called tiny whoop racing. All right, so what is a tiny whoop? Tiny whoop is a very small quadcopter. These things came out, I don't know, a couple years ago. This one here is called an Inductrix, or an Inductrix FPV. All right, so why tiny whoops? Why the little ones? Physics. What I think makes these such an excellent racing or beginner racing platform is survivability. Being that there's not much mass to them, they really can withstand a whole lot more of abuse as far as crashes, running into stuff. Of course, the blade guards help out quite a bit with that as well. But when you're first learning how to fly, you're learning how to fly, so you're going to crash constantly. They do have a secret weapon today. George Washington socks. All right, time to hit the road. You don't really need to spend a ton of money to get started at this. Tonight, if you wanted to race with us, you could grab a setup like this one here. This is the Inductrix FPV. It comes with everything you need to get started. You can show it in that little picture right there. This is the drone, a battery, a charger, and a little monitor. Here, I'll show you what they look like. So this is what's inside the box. So you get this. You get the quadcopter, a decent little transmitter. I mean, it's all good enough to get started. This you can keep. Even when you upgrade, you'll still stay. Most of the guys that are here tonight are running this exact one. And here's a little monitor that you can watch it on. They do make an upgrade, which is this setup over here for $55. You can clip that monitor into the front of this headset. Go ahead and put that on and wear it like a regular set of goggles. All right, so here's my setup. I keep everything in this backpack.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure. What is it?
Gravity gate.
You made that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginners, all the beginners that are in the beginning classes.
Diffuser?
Yeah.
That's really
it's kind of hard to see. Hey Russ, can you see this gravity gate all right? Yeah. Good?
Does it wash your camera out?
All right, so he's calling this a fly trap?
Yeah.
All right. This is the scoring system here. Russell built this thing. Russell, you built this from scratch?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Well, so there's an open source project called Delta 5 after the chapter of the guy that started the project. So it's called a Delta 5 timer.
Cool. And it tracks us based on the frequency that we're
Based on
flying?
the frequency you fly by on.
Okay, that's right. Racetrack's all set up. Looks like we got sign up done, so we're going to get started here in a few minutes. This is my gear. I'm flying a DX9. It's a nice radio. This has the high definition potentiometers on it. What makes the 9 so smooth?
The gimbals.
Gimbals.
I think there are 48 gimbals.
Yeah. Fat Shark HD3s with a LaForge diversity module in it. So that, I don't know, what, about 600 bucks we're looking at here by the time you add the batteries and everything into it. Then where's my drone? Me? Oh. All right, here we go. I'm up.
Doug and Robin.
It's time.
Hold on, I got somebody.
Let me check and make sure my fan is on so my goggles don't fog up here. He's supposed to be on F1.
No, he's on L5 on his goggles.
Oh. Damn it, Benny.
Ready? All right. Everybody's ready.
Here we go.
Listen for the tone.
Go.
Go. Ooh, we got a mashup.
Who's got me? Oh, my video's bad. I couldn't see anything. All right, we are riding along with this guy.
We were going to break down spikes. We were going to break down
Break
spikes.
dance fight? We want to see that. Supposed to be racing out here tonight, but nobody showed up. Had a couple of people call, but for the most part, looked like it was too cold. Actually pretty nice. Oh well. All right, so now racing is starting. So those first two were just the practice rounds. So get used to the course, get all of our frequency stuff figured out. So now these are the ones that actually count. So we take the best. You take all 4 of these heats, combine your score. Whoever has the most laps. So each lap is a point. You combine all your laps. Whoever has the most one is the winner. In the case of a 2 people getting the same amount, we have a race off. Typically like the first 1 to 3 laps or something like that. This is what I'm looking at.
Every now and then we'll get one that's like 250 and we'll have it like.
No, not really. All right, here we go. We're racing. Whoa.
Hold up.
Yeah, that didn't go very well, did it?
You're supposed to go the other way. Just saying.
Hold up.
Why am I going backwards?
Gene is trigger happy.
All right, well, 2 laps. It's a start. What's your nickname? What is it? Nickname? What is it called?
FWC.
What does that mean?
Flying with Christ.
Excellent. So your call sign is what?
BR549.
All right, what's your call sign?
Stubby.
Stubby? What's your call sign?
XL.
XL? Meaning?
It's an old helicopter, an XL60.
Oh, okay. I just thought like really big. You know,
No.
record yours. So yours was
Ridgeback.
Ridgeback for a pet, a puppy,
The dogs.
a dog.
Yep.
Your call sign?
Big Daddy Elliott.
Big Daddy Elliott. And how about you, sir?
Matt.
Matt. That's pretty original.
Hey.
Would you? And that stands for
Matt.
Matt. Okay, good. Yeah. What's your call sign?
Pedro.
Pedro. Okay. How about you, sir?
Me?
Yeah. Better stay quick.
Twitch. I don't know, man.
Nipplehead.
I guess it would be Nipplehead.
And yours?
Dog.
Dog, not Drac.
Drac.
Drac. I like Drac. Yeah.
Drac or dog.
What's your call sign?
I don't remember.
You don't know your own call sign?
I forgot what it was. Prop Buster.
Got it. What's your call sign?
Call sign.
Yeah. You have a call sign?
No.
I'll give you one.
Whatever.
Douglas Wilson Vaughn III? Okay, that's what you go by?
Yeah, that'll work.
What's your call sign, Drew?
Reclaw.
And stands, what's that mean? Got a meaning?
Walker backwards. It's my last name.
Excellent. All right.
Very
Russell.
clever.
Mayhem,
Mayhem? All right.
because I fly with reckless abandon.
Okay, cool. And you, sir?
Real steel.
Real steel, meaning?
He's the not the fake steel.
It's not a fake steel, but authentic.
My name was already taken by a certain Steel Davis. So,
yeah.
had to improvise.
What's your call sign?
Loosey goosey.
And the meaning?
No, there's no meaning. Just a nickname.
Nickname.
My
Well,
parents
your
gave
first
me.
name's Luciano, so.
Yeah,
All right.
my parents gave it to me.
So, any extra points for the hair? Does the hair give you guys any?
It makes you faster.
Makes you faster. Like it's more knowledge.
Okay.
You know, it's a lot more knowledge.
I'm going mine back then. That's all there is to it. All right, you're flying along with me this time, and I will warn you up front. Prepare to get sick. Don't worry, I won't put you through that. I think it'd be a lot more fun. Let's do a side-by-side comparison between me and Steele.
Thank you, sir.
Race 3. All right, race 3, 3 laps again, got hung up. Shooting, try to get 4 here in this last one. Heat number 4, last chance to do good. All right, 3 laps again. I was right at the start-finish line. I got 4 in me. Not tonight. Maybe if there's a race-off, I might get it. 3. Hey, 3, almost 4.
You're on channel F7 right there.
All right, so it's payout time. All of this for gift certificates. First place gets 20. Second gets 10, and third is 5. First eligible.
For what? 31.
31.
27. 27.
27.
26 for Lucy.
Oh, 4.
Actually, technically, Lucy got third for eligible racers.
How many did I get?
Robbie, 11.
11.
Matt got 18.
All right, wait a minute. Steele, you had how many?
31.
31, so I was
So Mike got 19, which would have been
20 laps behind the leader.
Matt 18.
What's remarkable is the first drone nationals, everybody was flying around in Horizon mode on 3-cell batteries, and it was crazy. They thought that was super fast.
Yeah.
And the guy that ended up winning was Final Glide Oz, and he just happened to be like a little bit ahead of everybody else. He was able to just go in and sweep the board. But then the very next year, it's funny how people that stick with the hobby, their skills progress slow at first, but then they just take off, and they were all on an even playing field by the second year.
Mm-hmm. And the equipment had advanced quite a bit too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think as even from when I got in, I was about a year late on getting into the hobby, and everything was still, at that point, it was just picking up in popularity, but it was still like hit or miss on getting parts to work together, and there wasn't a lot of information out there on the internet. But now there's so much information on YouTube and all the Facebook groups and just other pilots, local pilots, that it's much easier for people to get into the sport now.
Yeah.
Because there's just such a wealth of knowledge out there that you can pull from.
So if you had to give one tip on a brand new person that wanted to get into flying FPV, what's the number 1 tip that people should follow in your experience?
Steel 6.
Probably
Well, it doesn't have to be one. It can be multiple.
10 seconds.
My advice is to some people buy like cheap goggles and stuff, and it doesn't really give you that immersive feeling that some of the more expensive ones do. So as much as your wallet can afford, get the best set of goggles, because the whole point of it is first-person view. So you want the best set of goggles that you can afford to buy.
Yeah.
That's going to give you that immersive feeling, so you feel like you're in the aircraft and flying. Like I said, the problem with some of the cheaper goggles is really boils down to the field of view. They have like a 25-degree field of view, so it looks like you're staring down a toilet paper tube.
Yeah.
And then you put on somebody's Dom HD V2s or V3s that have 45, double the field of view, and all of a sudden you feel like you're in the aircraft.
Yeah.
And it really motivates you.
Like I didn't have no choice. I was like, "Hey, back it up, yo."
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, because that's where most people skimp, is on the goggles. They'll spend a bunch of money on the quad and all the equipment, and then cheese out on the most important part, the part that connects them to it. Yep. All right, so we got a race off. So Steele is sponsored by the store, so he won, but he is not eligible to win anything other than winning. So it's Russell.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, Russell and Fern in a race off.
I like that.
Russell wins. Well, it's a wrap. A little bit after 11 o'clock here, and as you can see, place is pretty well cleared out. Just left me behind button up the thing for the store, but before I get out of here, just kind of wanted to let y'all know it was fun, and then to be able to participate, what a way to make a living, right?